Alrighty guys, and welcome back to another educational and informative Survivor game where we are going to be playing Survivor with a key alongside the Blood Amber add-on, which is going to showcase the entire build and built to last. I'm going to give the killer 5 seconds to tell me who they are. It's a Leatherface on the opposite end of the board. 32 meter tear radius, looking nice and vanilla. I'd love him to chase me right now. I have a lot in the kit. Now, you don't want to camp pallets. If my teammate is going to drop that pallet right now, that is a massive error my ally made. Why? Because she saw the killer coming a mile away. Why didn't she run to the main house and then play through the window and enter chase before entering chase? She could have stalled an extra 15 seconds without entering chase, an extra 8 to 10 seconds to run to the pallet and then play the lap around the pallet. So she lost out on about 22 seconds of looping just by running away while she's looking at the killer. She has a main building and everything. So if you're playing Survivor, kind of think of these things. Just because you're at a pallet doesn't mean you have to use it. If you can cycle away, play the spacing, especially if there's a window for you to utilize. You can always run a perk like Windows of Opportunity to allow you to know what resources are available, who has used what, and what pathing you should take based on what direction the killer comes. So it's a very powerful perk, and I highly recommend it. Now, if you're a killer main, much like myself, you can run blindness perks or add-ons, like Singularity has one when they're under the effect of the biopod, and blindness removes survivors' ability to read auras, which is very powerful. Counters Kindred, counters Bond, counters every kind of aura reading, empathy, doesn't matter, Solidaria, whatever you want to call it. Cool. So let's keep working on the gen. Look at the HUD. We got 3 different people on 3 different generators, and the killer is unaccounted for. What does this mean? The killer has just interrupted one of my allies on a gen, so I'm expecting the killer to be chasing Nia in a couple of seconds. Just like that, looking at the HUD, I can't physically see anything, but because I can read the HUD, the heads-up display on the left-hand side of the screen, I have all this information provided to me. I'm going to sit here pretty and just keep working on the gen. The key's going to tell me what I need to know, when I need to know. It's going to work really well on indoor maps. It doesn't work as well on outdoor maps when you can see everyone from miles away. Keep in mind, it is a Leatherface. He could be playing off of proximity. Now, we are in a duo queue Swift at the moment with 2 solo queue players, so do keep that in mind. We got 1 gen done here. I'm going to try and read the key just briefly. There you go. We know where the killer is outside of the tear radius, which is nice. 36 meter tear radius, 215% movement speed, 2.5 seconds to rev the saw, and he gets a 10% movement speed penalty while he is revving as well. I'm going to help my ally on this. I don't want to, but you know what? We're all here, so let's get to work, yeah? Pay attention to the killer's movement. Ally's in a bad area. Let's hope she can make that play on that locker in time. It's very hard to do. Looks like we got an infectious fright killer. Good to know. Infectious fright and forced hysteria. So he's looking at multiple chain downs, which isn't going to be able to happen for him. I'm going to wait here. I have no reason to leave. I have a reason to leave because he's giving me a window of opportunity to leave. 1 gen done on this side, 1 gen done in the middle. We've got real good pressure, real good prep. Right now, he's lost 3 gens for nothing. He hasn't seen me, and I'm happy to run out in front of him if he wants to try something new. That a boy, let's do it. Alright, I got a nice window at the back, I got a nice pallet at the side. Let's see what he does. He's chasing the other one, that's okay. Rather than wasting time, I'm going to run upstairs, I'm going to apply pressure towards an objective. Now, if you are a Leatherface player, I have some really good advice for you guys at what you should be running. Now, me, I could get a nice big lap on this outside of chase. Look at, oh no, big fuck up by me based on the fact that doorway was open. He held the saw for too long. I dropped the key. That's alright. He held the saw for too long. Alright, let's pick this up and let's leave. We got double key and they both have blood amber. I am going to go upstairs and try and work on the gen. I am exhausted right now. Let's see what his intent is. I have information through Kindred. An ally appears to have open-handed. Is he coming towards me? He is not coming towards me. This is good. Now, I don't have to think right now. I don't have to go, what is the killer hiding his light? Is he moonwalking up? Is he hiding his heartbeat? I have massive information. Now, that guy on the hook, we got an ally completing a gen. Despite me being closer, whose job is it to come for the save? My ally is going to run straight in for the save. The other play paying the pallet. He took an M1 in the back. Did you see that? And he didn't go down on that too. Looks like a really well-timed dead hard play. Can't drop the pallet. Killer's going to walk around it. No, killer going for the pallet break. Big mistake. What are we looking at? Can't make a play to help my ally. Get off the generator. Look at the killer's intent. Killer is intending to commit to the chase. He's going to be able to get her down. Ally is getting saved right now. Exhaustion is coming back. I just need to have a quick peek, get information. The key is going to tell me what I need. Remember, I'm going to scream through infectious fright. That is okay. 20-second hinder on me right now for movement. What's his intent? His intent is not to come up towards me. Let's keep working on the generator. Oh, what's he doing now? They took an M1 on the other guy. The other girl is really close. She needs to crawl in between the pallet if she wants to play smart. She's not. She's going to put me in an awkward spot right now. She should have crawled up forward. Looks like the killer is chasing somebody else who also had dead hard. Going to take the little heal. If she wants a follow-up, I'll give her a follow-up. Otherwise, we can rotate. Let's listen to the heartbeat. The killer is taking the follow-up hook on that guy. I can't sever the hook. I can't do anything. Ally staying on the generator. 45 seconds. We both stayed. I was separated. Look at the HUD. It's more than halfway done. It's going to take him about 26 seconds in order to finish that. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to miss that. That's alright. Looks like the killer is coming. Hopefully, you have the information through Kindred. You're going to make a lot of crying noise. Alright. We can respond to this pretty comfortably. She's going for the hook save, which is dangerous. Killer can come through the window if he wants. That's alright. I'm going to run for spacing. Hopefully, she stays hidden. No, I'm not. He's going to check that corner. We need to run across the board. I'm going to let her run. She should not stay. What's the purpose in her staying right now? Using the closest pallet. She can make the side window here. She can make anything. I will take it down for her if I need to. I'm going to make it look like I'm... Okay, honey, you're making it really awkward. There is a god downstairs. Looks like you have off the record because you're not making a grunt at all. Killer's intent was to the other guy. That's alright. Make sure I'm not about to run into upstairs. Left for the other dude. He is on death hook. I could take the aggro from him. Killer took the follow-up hit. Looks like the gen upstairs is about to pop. I'm going to run straight over here with high knees towards the exit gate. Double movement speed. Let's get pressure on it straight away. It's going to be hard to save her, especially with no window. Killer having lethality on demand at any point that they choose. Allies still being tunneled. Do keep in mind, unfortunately, she is going to go down. Now, she had all these amazing loops over there, but she didn't play one of them. Why? She probably didn't have windows of opportunity. We have the god pallet downstairs, which she could have used to reset into the mid-house loop to the left-hand side. He hasn't killed her. He's going to kill her now. There were so many different options over here that the player could have used, but instead he ends up going down on the opposite side of the map with nothing to loop at, which to me doesn't make sense. Yes, he might not have had windows, but if he did have windows, we would have had a lot of information provided. Looks like that's going to be game over. Leatherface is going to walk away with one kill. I didn't really loop the killer. I kind of stayed away with him, and I applied pressure towards objectives. The scariest thing that can happen when you are playing killer is people that just stay on generators. Anyways, guys, that's been an educational, informative Dead by Daylight Survivor game. If you enjoyed it, make sure you hit the subscribe button and do educational, informative killer and survivor content over Twitch if you guys want to tune into the live stream. Thank you all for being here, guys, and I will see you in the fog in the next video. Have a good one. Cheers.